Have you ever wondered why one student studies for 7 hours but still gets average grades, while another studies for only 2 hours and tops the class? The answer isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's something that changes the lives of successful people forever. This is the story of a poor motorcycle mechanic and his 2 sons. In a small American town lived a hard-working motorcycle mechanic named Daniel. Every morning before sunrise, he opened his tiny repair shop. His hands were always covered in grease, his clothes were worn out, and by the end of the day, he was exhausted. Yet he never complained because he had one dream: to give his 2 sons a better future than he ever had. His sons were named Ethan and Noah. Both boys were in the same grade, attended the same school, had the same teachers, and studied from the same textbooks. But their daily routines were completely different. Ethan believed that the longer he studied, the better his results would be. Every day after school, he sat at his desk for 6 or 7 hours. But there was one problem. Every few minutes, he picked up his phone to check messages. Then, he watched a few videos. Sometimes the television was on in the background. Other times, he stared out the window or daydreamed about something else. Although he spent many hours at his desk, his mind was never fully on his books. Noah had a different habit. Instead of studying late into the night, he woke up early every morning while the world was still quiet. There were no notifications, no television, no distractions. For just 2 hours, Noah gave his full attention to his studies. Every page he read, he understood. Every problem he solved, he remembered. After finishing his focused study session, he got ready for school. When classes ended, Noah didn't go home to relax. He went straight to his father's motorcycle repair shop. For several hours, he helped Daniel repair motorcycles, organize tools, clean the workshop, and serve customers. By the time they returned home, both father and son were tired. Meanwhile, Ethan spent his evenings studying for many more hours than Noah. Months passed. Then came the final examinations. Both brothers walked into the same classroom. Both answered questions from the same paper. When the results were announced, the entire school was surprised. Noah scored the highest marks in his class. Ethan's grades were much lower than expected. On the way home, Ethan couldn't understand what had happened. "Dad," he asked, "I studied for 7 hours every day. Noah studied for only 2. How did he beat me?" Daniel smiled and placed a hand on his son's shoulder. "My son," he said, "success doesn't belong to the person who spends the most time working. It belongs to the person who gives their full attention to what they're doing." He continued, "When you were studying, your body was at the desk, but your mind was on your phone, the television, and 100 other things. Noah studied for fewer hours, but during those 2 hours, his mind never left his books." Those words changed Ethan forever. The next morning, instead of opening social media, he put his phone away. He began studying with complete focus, just like his brother. Weeks later, he noticed something amazing. He understood lessons faster. He remembered information longer. He finished his homework in less time. Most importantly, he finally enjoyed learning. The following exam results told a different story. This time, both brothers achieved excellent grades. Daniel looked at them with pride. He realized that the greatest lesson he had taught his sons wasn't about repairing motorcycles. It was about repairing their habits. Moral of the story: success is not measured by the number of hours you spend working. It is measured by how focused you are during those hours. 2 hours of complete concentration will always beat 7 hours filled with distractions. So the next time you sit down to study, don't ask yourself, "How long should I study?" Ask yourself, "How focused can I be?" Because focus is the secret that turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results.